Here's some business advice that's blindingly obvious once you know it. There are 3 reasons, just 3, why your future customers and clients say no. All their objections can be distilled down to these 3 reasons. Are you ready? The first 2 are time and money. Most people think that their number 1 objection is going to be about money. But you know what? Time outweighs money. It's the same way that most people can afford to go to a gym, but most people don't, because it requires time, it requires effort. It's the same with your customers and clients, particularly if you're selling a complex product or service. So if you're in a knowledge industry, maybe you're a consultant or an agency owner or a web developer, people will balk, not at the rates, but at how long it's gonna take. Some things are hard, like getting through that narrow gap. Or they are perceived to be hard by your clients because they don't have enough time. Now, I've shot another video where I talk about how to handle the money objection. It all comes down to ROI plus COI. You can go look for that. When it comes to the time objection, I'll shoot another video on that. But what is the third reason why your future customers and clients say no? Time, money, and ability. Once again, this one is super duper important. If you sell knowledge, if you sell expertise, if you sell services, if you sell something that's a little bit difficult to articulate and explain to your future customers and clients, time, money, and ability. And that's because your clients come up with all these mental blockers. They come up with 100 reasons why it will not work for them. 100 reasons why it will not work for them. And I'm not exaggerating. You can sit down sometime and write a list. Why are all the things, what are the excuses, the mental blockers, the reasons that they give themselves why it won't work for them? That means it's your job to handle these objections, preferably in advance. But one of the best strategies that I like to use is, let's call this a 3-part framing strategy plus a tactic. All right, a 3-part framing strategy plus a tactic. Here's the 3 parts of the framing strategy. The first word is without. So when you're pitching whatever it is that you do, after you've said what you can do for a customer or client, then say, without the need for expensive Facebook ads, without the need for complex technology. Without, write that down. Number 2, after you've pitched whatever it is that you do, you can say, even if. Even if you don't have copywriting skills, even if you've got a tiny budget. Can you see that? We're already handling these questions about ability and objections. Without, even if, what's the third one? Kind of. Even if you only kind of complete what it is that we're doing, even if you only kind of work through the program, even if you kind of get into it, will you still get a result? And will that result be more than the price of entry and the effort that you have to put in? That's the third one. So that's a 3-part framing strategy. What did I call it? Can't remember. And here's the last one. This is the tactic. Oh my goodness, it's disruptive today. The tactic is, if you've written a list, the 100 reasons why they say no, take those 100 reasons why they're going to say no and turn them into micro products. That way, when someone says no, you can throw in a bonus. If someone wants a discount, you can throw in a bonus. If someone's dragging their feet, you can throw in a bonus, and you can do it in a way that's not going to drag the price down. It's going to push the value up. So if somebody says, I can't do this because, you say, well, I can give you this bonus that tackles that particular fear or objection or mental blocker or obstacle. All right, so those are the 3 reasons why your customers and clients say no: time, money, and ability.